What's up, guys? Welcome back to Transcending Waves Crypto, bringing you another market update for the day. In our last video, we were talking about the possibility of Bitcoin potentially putting in a higher low here on the daily for a possible trend reversal now. Since Bitcoin has been going sideways in this overall range here for the past 2 months since beginning of March, we've been going in this range from about 60K to 70K. And then we had this horizontal drawn out here. You can see how many times it's been respected, how many touch points it's had. Then in beginning of May, we had this fake breakdown below the bottom of the range, causing a lot of fear in the market. But then we had this reversal candle and a quick move back up into the range. Then we came back and retested the horizontal again, had a move up. Then yesterday had another retest of the bottom of the range. And now today we're having a bullish engulfing here on the daily. And it's also above all of the moving averages at the moment. The red is the 9 EMA, the yellow is the 21, and the green is the 55. This is the Bollinger Band indicator, and it's also above the middle band as well. So things are definitely looking promising at the moment. And another thing is this looks like a momentum shifting structure. So you can see that this low and this low are about the same. So this was the first one. Then we had this low here. Then we came back to the same low, basically this horizontal. And so it almost looks like a inverse head and shoulder type of structure. And if you wanted to draw the neckline for something like this, it would be like looking like that. So the daily came in, actually tested right above that, or right around there. So I guess that would be one of the next things to be looking out for, is breaking this trend line for this inverse head and shoulder. And if that were the case, price might be ready to go test either the top of the range or maybe resume the uptrend back to new all-time highs. But this trend line would be one level to break. This would be the next level, would be making a higher high now on the daily. So at about 65,541, that'd be the next key level. And then obviously above that would be this high here. So 67,467. So those are the next targets to break. But for now, we'll just focus on breaking this trend line and breaking this first high here at 65,541. Go ahead and take these off now. And then if we were to go down to something lower time frame, like the 4-hour, it almost looks like the same kind of structure where it's like an inverse head and shoulder looking structure where you have this high here, the same high here, and then it had this low in between. So now we're back and we're breaking this level now. So for something like this, you'd be expecting a measured move of about whatever the bottom to the top is. So 63,000 to about 61,000. So about 2,000. So a measured move for that would be putting it probably around 65, 66,000. And then if you were to go back to the daily, that would be somewhere around in this range. And at that point, we're going to have to look to see if price is just going to break and continue the uptrend overall, because it has been consolidating for 2 months now, which is definitely a great opportunity for everyone that allowed them to have more time to dollar cost average, add more to your position for Bitcoin or whatever your favorite alt is. Definitely been a great opportunity to dollar cost average. And if we follow up on the indicators as well, like the RSI on the daily. When we were looking before, we were saying how the RSI had just been consolidating here at around the oversold territory. And we had pointed out that there was bullish divergence here on the MACD from this point to this point, since price made a lower low, but the MACD made a higher low compared to this point. So that was our first sign of a potential reversal in the making. And then we also saw that the RSI got above the EMA, and so far it bounced off of it, and now the EMA is starting to curve up. So we are looking for this trend to change on the RSI as well, since it had been overbought all the way back here and had been consolidating at the oversold territory. So now we're looking for this trend to break and for a new trend to emerge. So definitely promising. And then also, just like how the RSI bounced off of the EMA, the MACD line down here also, the faster EMA also bounced off of the slower EMA. So another good confluence there. And we see that the MACD positive momentum is continuing to build. So these are definitely all good, promising signs. If we go here to the weekly, you can see that a couple, like 2 weeks ago, it had bounced off of the 21, which we had pointed out is a very bullish place for Bitcoin price action to retest in its bull market uptrends. You can see the last time it came close was here at about 38K when it wicked down. Price action was really in the 40s. So now price is at the 9 exponential moving average, this red line here. And on the weekly, the key thing to be looking out for is getting above last week's high, which is 65,541. And I think we pointed that out on the daily as well. But that would be last week's high. And so if that were to be taken out, that would be a bullish engulfing here on the weekly. And there would be hidden bullish divergence as well for Bitcoin on the weekly, because you can see the RSI was at this point here when price was down in like the 40K level. Now the RSI has gone below that, but price is way above that at in the 63K. So if Bitcoin were to take out last week's high, it would confirm hidden bullish divergence. And yeah, I mean, it would just obviously be another promising sign of confluence for the uptrend. So I think I'll just leave it there for you guys. We'll follow up tomorrow, see how price action is looking. But we've been monitoring the situation for a while now, and it looks like this daily higher low is forming here now. And so now we're looking to see if it continues and if price action follows through. But for sure, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll bring another update, see how price action is looking. But definitely appreciate you guys. Go ahead, like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the market. Do you think that this is a higher low trend reversal and the uptrend is going to continue? Or do you think this is just a fake out? Definitely let me know in the comments below. But thanks a lot, guys. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care.